think it's on today. All right. Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today. What a disappointing game for the Maryland Terps. Congrats to Iowa on winning the game. You won this game by halftime. What a disappointing game by the Maryland Terps. I mean, you look at Maryland, once again, Friday night, at home, against a ranked opponent. Maryland has some swagger to them because they've gotten some hype. Shits the bed. And guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm not in a good mood. I wasn't in a good mood going into this game because of other things I'm not getting into. But nothing's going right today for me. Just horrible, just a horrible day all around. So usually I don't like cursing, but it's gonna happen tonight. I'm just not in the mood. And the Maryland Terps just angered me even more. Mike Locksley, how in year 3 is this team this undisciplined? I mean, early in the game, you had 3rd and 1, false start. Then Tola Tagovailoa on the 3rd and 6 throws the interception. 4th and 1, false start. Was going to at least try to get Iowa's defense to jump, but false start. Have to punt the ball. I mean, and Tagovailoa, good lord, man. I mean, listen. The 4th interception, we'll throw that away. That was at the end of the half, just trying to throw a Hail Mary. I'll throw that one away. The first interception was horrible. The second interception was horrible. And I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, it was a tip drill." He needs to put more on that ball. And that third interception was horrible as well. I think, by the way, 2 quick notes. Maryland got unlucky on 2 plays in this one. First of all, the fumble by Demas. Man, Dante Demas Jr., I hope he gets better. That was a nasty injury, and just a bizarre way. I mean, it was a fumble, but it was just such a bizarre way to get tackled, like how his body motion and all of that. Because usually your knee just goes right down, and since his leg got hyper extended, it didn't go right down right away, and he fumbled the ball. So it's just unfortunate. Um, you look at and the other play that I found controversial. So on the second interception by Tola Tagovailoa, he threw it was a tip drill. Iowa, whoever intercepted it for Iowa, I'll get his name for you here in a second. Let's see. I'm not. I'm assuming it's either Jack Horner, Terry Roberts, Riley Moss, whoever intercepted it for the Iowa Hawkeyes, got stripped. Maryland recovered that ball. You can't change my mind on that. I think the Terps recovered that ball. It was still a game at that point. Maybe get the ball back, get some momentum. You get that game 17-14. I thought that kind of killed everything for the Terps. Maryland got that ball. I don't know what the hell the refs were looking at. Maryland, I thought clearly got that ball. Once again, I don't know what the refs saw there. As I said, but I felt like that was kind of a huge moment in that game. That's a horrible drop right there. Whoever just dropped that, that's a horrible drop. By I have the players in front of me by Deshaun Jones. That's a horrible drop just right there. I mean, luckily the game's over. Here, I'm just trying to get the guy for you. Daryl Jones. Daryl Jones recovered that ball. So, and Toy just threw a 5th pick. Yeah, this is a night that he needs to just X out of his mind. Yeah, I mean, 13-18 left in the game. Just not good. I mean, man. So, Maryland's going to be 4-1. They get Ohio State next week. That's it looks like that's going to be is that the big noon kickoff game next week? 3:30. Um, oh, long schedule. Long schedule. Give me a second here. You get Ohio State next week, 12 o'clock on Fox. So yeah, that's the big noon kickoff game. Um, as I said, I do not know what. I mean, they're gonna get embarrassed on big noon kickoff. They're gonna get embarrassed on big noon kickoff. Ohio State. I mean, Maryland is. They're gonna. The game's in Ohio State. They're gonna get embarrassed. They're gonna go 4-2 after this. So at the end of the day, I hope they're more competitive against Ohio State than this. I mean, at least I just hate saying this. At least we scored 14 points this time on a Friday night game at home. If I'm a sellout. It won't surprise me if we score another touchdown. There's still plenty of time left, 12:38. But this is just an embarrassment. This is just an absolute embarrassing game for the Maryland Terps. That I mean, for that student section to be gone by halftime is unacceptable. And this game had hype. It deserved the hype. I did think this was a big game for the Terps. And once again, undisciplined football, just bad football all around. And the Maryland Terps just got absolutely just shitted on. I do question Mike Locksley's ability to coach disciplined football. Just so many costly penalties, the turnovers. I am starting to question that a little bit, just to let people know. I still think Locksley's a good coach, but I am questioning that part of coaching, and that's a big part, especially in college football. So 12:30 left in this one. I did pop one a little bit early since the game's over. A few notes. A lot of Iowa fans live in the state of Maryland. I mean, you see, a lot of them came out to the stadium. I got wings at bar this evening, and there was some Iowa fans there, and I'm about an hour or so from College Park. So there's a lot of Iowa fans in Maryland. Um, and it's another thing, Iowa. If you're Iowa, you beat two teams this year that had some hype to them when you play them in Indiana and Maryland. I know the Colorado State game was ugly. I know Kent State, whatever, but but you beat Iowa State by two possessions. You have a big game next week, 4 o'clock on Fox against Penn State. I don't know why that game's not the big noon kickoff. Maybe it's one of those are playing Gus and Joel at the 4 o'clock game. So we get the B team broadcasting team, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, that is a bigger game. Penn State, Iowa. That's because that. I mean, Iowa's going to probably move up after this. Penn State, if they survive Indiana, I can see Iowa going for Indiana. I mean, Iowa going for Penn State going 5. So, um, we'll see what happens. But very disgusting night from the Maryland Terps. Just, I mean, I have no excuses for this one. As I said, I did think that two plays kind of changed the course of this game. The first with the fumble, which Maryland did recover, and the injury to Demas. So I hope he gets better. I really do. He's a very good wide receiver. So we'll see what happens. As I said, it's a tough night, but we have Ohio State next week. Gotta look more competitive against them there. So go Terps. Still a Terps fan. Terrible loss, but I think we'll bring it back. I think we'll be fine. Thanks for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. McD the Beast signing off. Go Terps. And I'll be doing live streams tomorrow at the conclusion of Arkansas, Georgia, Ole Miss, Alabama, and probably maybe the 7 o'clock games. I don't know. See you guys. Have a good one.